NewstalkZB.co.nz.
First for breaking news.
Yeah, morning, Chris. I just want to go back to the Aaron Gilmore thing here. And the media's role in reporting what's actually said and stated, and because it's so close to my family or this family.
Now, hang on, let's just get. You're his uncle.
Yes. It's just
welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you. Some of the things, and unfortunately, your radio station, some of the journalists in your radio station need to give themselves a good uppercut, because some of them are the ones that if something's told to you, you print or you tell it as it's said. You don't go and change it around.
What's been changed?
Oh, quite a few things. It's hard. There is quite a few things that you actually, like my older brother, his father, actually said to the press reporter something about the thing. Picks up the press the next morning, and what was written is not what he said. I mean, he had copies, but that's the other thing is what I'm getting at is I've heard all morning on your station that it's Utu Day and that Aaron's threatening Utu Day. Can you run when I get off here? Can you run the little clip where you hear him say that in that, please, for us?
What clip? Does he say that?
Yeah, exactly. What clip? He hasn't said that. You're running on every news that Aaron's threatening Utu Day today. All he's done, allegedly, is sent out texts asking people to look up or find the meaning of the word Utu. Nowhere can you find in your station or near your news a clip saying that he's actually said that.
Well,
hang on.
Hang on. That's unfair, Peter. He has texted about 7 people saying Utu, which is what the Maori word for revenge.
Revenge.
I mean, you've got to admit, Peter, that is pretty pathetic and pretty vengeful.
Okay. I'm not condoning what he's saying. What I'm merely saying is, it's a long bow to saying that he's running around threatening Utu Day today and things. That's what your actual words. You listen to your news items in your bulletins. You can't go doing things like that. And if a reporter comes to your door and you tell the reporter, oh, that's his story, you pick up the paper in the morning and you see the line, it's a big story.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just things like that. And what my reading on this is, whether Aaron's right or wrong, that's another argument, but my reading on this, that the media have put this thing out about Utu Revenge Day today, so if Aaron goes in there all meek and mild, and I know, knowing now, being close to us, how some of this media stuff works now, that you're going to come out with another side of the story that, oh, he was all meek and mild, he was gutless and blah, blah, blah. You watch.
But he has sent texts to National Party insiders mentioning Utu, which is the Maori word for revenge.
Correct.
Isn't it fair?
Allegedly sent.
Well, not allegedly, he did.
Yeah, okay, but he sent them. But where does that say that today he's going to come out today and use today's speech using Utu Revenge Day? Tell me, show me. Listen, I want to hear the clips.
Well, there are no clips. I mean, I'm unaware of them myself because I haven't been reporting on this story personally.
Well, you have a look at your news bulletins and what your media are running.
Mm-hmm.
And how they're wording that story.
Aaron Gilmore is expected to throw a final parting shot today as he prepares to leave Parliament. After 2 weeks of embarrassment, Mr Gilmore will officially resign as an MP today, just 80 or so days since he returned to the corridors of power. Allegations have continued to dog the List MP, with revelations yesterday. He sent messages to half a dozen people asking if they knew the meaning of the word Utu. Now, what would be his motivation behind that, though, Peter?
I'm saying whether you condone the guy or not. My nephew is not. It's the actual reporting of factual things. He hasn't actually said he's going to use the speech today, and I hope he doesn't, personally. But, I mean, it's just the way things... You read about it, you sit at home and you see people on the news get on a witch hunt, and you see it on the witch hunt and you think, oh, poor buggers, which the media leave. It's not until it comes close to home that you actually see how things are twisted. And believe me, they are friggin' twisted.
Have you spoken to Aaron recently?
No. Not in the last couple of days, no.
You haven't spoken to him following
I'll give you another example.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
I mean, his office in Bower Ave.
Yep.
TV3 did a clip there the other night. They just barged on in there. He was in Wellington. They knew he was in Wellington. And when I confronted them, they said, oh, we had his permission. No, they didn't. And they did a film, and then they come out with an excuse that, oh, it's taxpayer, it's owned by the taxpayer. Well, no, it's not.
Do you think he should have stood down from Parliament, or do you think he was forced to?
Right at the start, my feeling on this, and I'm close to Aaron and that, is that he should have come out and apologised. on day one. But there are other mitigating... Oh, well, no, I won't say mitigating facts. That's the wrong word. But there are other stories within this story of little cover-ups within a story.
What do you mean?
They are not all... none of them, even Mr. Ritchie's, are not pure as the driven snow.
Such as?
Pardon?
What do you mean by that?
Just that. You go do your journalism.
Well, I do talkback now. My days of reporting are over, thankfully.
The thing was, and the other thing I'll add to this is, I've probably gone on too long now.
No, you haven't. It's interesting.
Yeah, but the other thing with this is, what are the journalists... You hear Larry Williams, he got on his ear and used his position on the radio station, no worse than Aaron doing, and called Aaron an alcoholic, disillusional twit. Now,
Yeah, I think that's unfair.
Pardon?
I think that is unfair.
If I was to say that to Larry somewhere, he'd probably clock me or have me for, this is what's going on.
Are you nervous at what your nephew may say in Parliament this afternoon?
No. But what it has done is made all the media again look like moths to a bloody lampshade post. All, frothing at the mouth sort of thing. And again, you wait. If he comes out with a meek and mild statement, you'll have another side of a story printed off that he was gutless, he didn't do all this Utu thing and that he threatened to. No, he hasn't threatened to do it.
Well, it will be interesting to see what he does say. I guess you'll be watching Parliament TV is it 2 o'clock today?
No, I won't.
Why not?
I'll know what he's going to say after he said it. We'll talk to him afterwards.
Well, I appreciate you calling in, Peter. I'm not quite sure what to say. It is an interesting discussion, and I have to say, if I'm being completely honest, I can't wait to hear what Aaron Gilmore has to say in Parliament this afternoon. Yeah,
but would you, if he doesn't, knowing your side, the way you're leaning from your comments, if he comes out with just, look, I've enjoyed my Parliament, blah, 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 you mark my words, today the media, and led by some of your journalists in your station, your radio station, will come at the slant that, where did this big tough bully guy go to? What, make him out? You watch.
It'll be interesting, and let's see how it goes, eh? We'll see this afternoon and tonight, no doubt.
Thank you.
Hey, Peter, appreciate your call. Thanks so much for calling in.
Righto.
Have a good day.
What can you do on the new ZB iPhone app?
Puts my socks into pairs for me, gets my child dressed in the morning.
Wax my surfboard for me.
I love how it cooks dinner for me, just like in the Jetsons.
And wait till you see the real whizzy stuff.
A little man jumps out of my iPhone and does my housework.
So keep up with your favourite radio station. Available now on iPhone and Android. Newstalk ZB. Thanks to launch partner Harcourts. Global, national, local. You.